Welcome to Grace Over Grit and Growth, the podcast where we empower women to be who they are gracefully while being unapologetic.
Hello there, I'm Monique Fisher.
And I'm Lita Anderson.
And today we're talking about
Digital
burnout. Yeah.
So, digital burnout is the thing that I think happens to pretty much to everybody, but people may not even realize
that
it
is
is happening.
Yeah.
Everything is pretty much digital now. The way that we pay for things, the way that we view movies and TV shows,
being on your laptop,
yes,
or your computer, playing computer games, your telephone. Oh my God,
your books, magazines.
Yeah, sometimes people are reading online. So it's a lot. It's a lot.
It is.
And you know, I wonder too, what is that doing to our eyes and that type of thing? I'm sure those studies will come out later, but I bet you it has some type of effect. They're going to say in 15, 20 years, they're going to be saying they see some kind of new something because we're doing so much too. And holding the phones and that type of thing.
Well, they've always had some studies that talk about posture.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like with the neck, and when they're from being down looking at phones all the time, the posture and then like your spine and things are misaligned because of that.
Yeah.
Where people are.
So it is a thing. It's like I'm not gonna say a silent killer, but it's something that we don't recognize a lot. And I know I have been forgetting things lately that I usually don't forget in terms of meetings and stuff. And I think it's just because I'm like, I'm not gonna pick up that phone and look at anything. And so when you start feeling like you don't even want to check your calendar or do the basic things that you do that you need to do, that's one of those signs. Yes.
And I've always had a physical paper calendar and like the digital, but I think I know that I've started relying more on my digital, and I'm like, I'll just set a notification for 10 minutes before this meeting or 15 or whatever it is, so it'll alert me that I have the meeting. In theory, it works because I'm then not trying to remember things out. But I do recall when I had the paper calendar, I would check my day during the, in the morning and kind of see where I was and ground myself and be more accountable for my time.
Right.
Because I knew I had meetings back and forth, or had to do certain things within certain times. So it's helpful, but then also I think it takes some of the responsibility and really what we're doing and how I'm watching things off of me and just like waiting for the notification.
Waiting for the notification. If it doesn't tell me, because we say if it's not on the calendar, it doesn't exist.
Yes.
So sometimes we take that a little too literal.
Yes. Yeah. And like you said, it can be overload even with the notifications, like because you pretty much get notifications for everything automatically until you turn them off.
At these group chats.
Oh, those are the worst.
I'm like, okay, let me just turn the notification. Then it's Monique, it was in the group chat. I'm like, oh, was it?
But how many, about how many group chats are you part of?
At least 6.
Yeah, about the same.
At least 6.
And some of them are, I won't say not voluntary, but I'm in some group chats like with school. Some of my kids, my daughter's school things. So with dance, and then there's another one for seniors, and just sometimes it's useful information. I typically miss the useful information because, like you said, after about the 5th or 6th ping in a matter of
30 minutes,
if that long, I'm over it. So I'm like,
let me turn this off.
It's not to me, it's not a conversation. So it's different if I'm sitting talking to you, we're going back and forth. But every time I say something, you say something, ping, 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 ping. It's
and
annoying.
All the people in the group chat responding to it. It gets to be overwhelming.
So something that was set up to be helpful to kind of get everybody on the same page, so you're not having to communicate individually. Everybody can get the same message at the same time. It was the original intent. But when you have 10, 20, 30 people on a chat, and then you have somebody who, like, if you've ever been into a seminar or been to something or a presentation and the person goes on about 10 or 15 minutes about something, and somebody raises their hand and asks a question about a thing they just went over. That's when group chat starts to be like, what in the world? Like, why are we talking about this? Derek said this. Read it. Scroll up.
Read it. Scroll it. And it's irritating.
It is.
Now, I know even before group chats, I had a friend, she loved group text. She had like 10, 20 of us on the group text Yeah, and you're right. It's to inform us about something.
Mhm.
But then people, they get to send in prayers and pictures and all of this, but it's every 5 minutes.
Oh gosh.
And I'm like, thank you for the prayer. But you know what? Just take me off this group text.
That's one of my pet peeves on holidays. Like, I don't want 32 turkey emojis.
Yeah.
Like turkey, happy Thanksgiving. God appreciate it, but stop. Like, just stop.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. And those aren't even group chats. It's just messages coming through it. Like, I appreciate it, but I don't know. If you don't have the time to just call, or I don't know. I guess it's thoughtful, but it also can be a little bit annoying.
Well, we don't want to talk to people, but we want people
That
to know
is
thinking we thought about you. So here's a little something. Here's a little turkey. Eating turkey. Something for Thanksgiving.
Something, right. I'm like, okay, thanks. So I get it, but I don't know. It's a little annoying. And I think it's because it's the magnitude, because it's not just one that's coming through. You're getting them multiple times throughout the day. So it's like, okay. And then you feel compelled to respond. It's like.
And now, I don't know if it's me, but you can't get out of group chats. Group texts.
Yes, you can. Just leave.
Okay, you have to tell me how to do that, because I've had a couple of group chats and I've tried to get out of it, and there's no delete option. And it's been since my phone got updated. And I'm like, how do I get out of this? And I can't.
That's funny.
So we're gonna have to have
it's
a class.
An eternal group chat.
If you know how to get out of the eternal group chats, please send something in the comments, because I cannot get out of. It's 2 group chats I'm trying to get out of, and I can't get out of it. There's no delete option.
That is funny.
So if you know how, please. And Android, I'm Android. I know I'm not the fancy Apple. Let me know, please.
Well, iPhones, you can just leave.
Well, I can't leave. They got me for life.
They're like, nope, you signed up for this.
Signed up, you gonna stay.
Oh, that's funny. That will really be annoying. Just stuck. Oh, goodness gracious. But what are some of the signs of a digital burnout, would you say? What are some of the things that people go through?
Forgetting things.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, just not wanting to even look at your calendar.
Yes.
Just kind of just like, disengaging from everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's really a sign of, your brain is tired.
Tired of it.
It's just mentally tired.
And the dynamics of what we do on a day-to-day basis changes too, because we have, there's never a time that you're not available. Meaning, not necessarily meaning available to people, like you may be busy, but somebody can reach out to you, whether or not you answer or not. You might be busy. But even with emails now, not just on your laptop or where it's on your phone. It's there. So with work, it's like, yeah, you work from this time to this time, but most people are checking their emails, even outside of work hours. Texts kind of constantly go through. So people are reaching out in a lot of different ways. We won't even get started with social media and all that.
Yeah.
But so I think people feel compelled to be available more than not, even though it might be outside of the work hours. And with us, with being realtors, that's some standards that you really have to set, because I have clients that on both ends of the spectrum. Some of them work overnight.
Okay.
And then some of them get up really early and start their day early. So top of mind is like, oh, I want to reach out to tell you X, Y, and Z. So they'll send a text instead of call, because they know not available. So because of that, I have my phone set on different, on do not disturb between certain hours, or no notifications, just because you can send it to me and that's fine, but just know that I won't be responding until I'm up and up.
Yeah. And one of the things they taught us as realtors in the beginning is to set your boundaries with your phone and say, because real estate really is 24/7.
Yeah.
But you have to set some boundaries. And so part of my message is, your call is received after 7 p.m. or returned the next business day, because you can't just answer 24 hours.
You can't. And although what we do is important, it's not brain surgery.
It's not like
no, that's what I'm saying. So, and most of the time, depending on what it is, at that hour, there's nothing you can really do.
An issue at 8 p.m. is going to be an issue at 9 a.m.
Exactly.
Next day.
Because you're 9 times out of 10 going to have to reach out to somebody to get it resolved, and they would have to be available.
Right.
And are they? So we have to keep that in mind. And I think when you look at the bigger picture and put things in perspective, it makes sense. But like I said, we're just in that realm of just going. We don't think about it.
We don't think about it. Mm-hmm. But Sherry, you got some statistics of how much TV, not just TV time, screen time, TV time that we're using. And it was shocking to me.
Me too. So 7 hours is the average, well, actually a little bit over 7 hours is the average for people spend on their phone and on their laptop. But when you add in TV time on that, so the total time is over 13 hours a day, you are looking at some type of device.
It's screen.
Yes. And remember, there's only 24 hours
so
in a day.
We got 11 hours left.
Yeah.
We supposed to sleep 8. So at least 3 hours.
Yes.
I guess an hour to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't know.
Or people are eating while they're doing those things.
People are eating while they're doing
which probably causes some of the other issues that we have of not moving very much.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, because they're eating while they're doing those things. And when they broke it down, so for the phones at least, Gen Z had on average 6 hours and 27 minutes. Baby boomers were a little over 4 hours. But the one that really stood out, women, the ages 16 to 24 on a daily basis, it's 7.5 hours.
Wow.
So that is
but they gotta get them selfies in. I see people at the restaurant and they just sitting by themselves just doing this. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Or it reminds me too, you'll ever been anywhere now, my daughter does this. You'll be somewhere and they just break out into a TikTok dance. I'm like, what's happening? They're like, oh no, blah, 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 blah. Oh, what is going on? So yes, they are always on.
Yeah, that age group, for sure.
They're definitely always on. So that's a lot of time. Like you were talking about some of the things you can do. Like we talked about reading. I love to read. So one of the things I do, and I have a Kindle. Well, I have the Kindle app on my devices. So I would read digitally, but I went back to books. The only reason that I even left books is because I had the dilemma of reading, and then I have all these books, and then I'm like, where to store them, what to do with them, and all of that. But I really do enjoy a book, and it allows me to just disconnect, because the other thing, if I'm reading on one of my devices, the notifications and things like that. So then I'm distracted. See, coming up. Yes. So I'm going back to just books.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm not a reader, but I'll do an audio book maybe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I prefer that. But yeah,
that's not still better. You're not looking at it.
I'm not looking at it. So yeah.
And it will be interesting to see, like you said, the study that comes out. Like, how does that affect? Because now you even see it younger and younger with kids with devices
and glasses.
Yes, that's a lot. A lot of kids have the glasses.
Yeah.
But even if you see some of the smaller kids, they're like,
yeah,
they know exactly.
They got an iPad at 2.
And yes. And they're like, get to my show. It can get to it, turn it like next episode, turn the volume up, down, switch. Yeah, there.
And kids are getting phones at younger ages.
They are.
In my house, it was 6th grade. You know, once
that
you went to middle. Too. Yeah, when you went to middle school, you were kind of a little bit more independent.
Yes.
Because you're kind of controlling that elementary. So, okay, you can get a phone. Now, I see kids that are 4 and 5 with telephones. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, who you call? Who looking for you? And when is this 4 or 5-year-old by themselves that they not with you, that they need to contact somebody?
And that's what I used to tell the kids. They'll be like, I need a phone. I'm like, to call who? If you're either with me or you're with your dad, or you're with both of us, who you need to call? Because you're not going nowhere. And if you're somewhere, the places you are for the longest period of time when we're not is school. So no. You don't need it.
But I see it now. These little kids have phones.
They do. And I think that too with social media, with people recording everything and every moment of their life and posting everything.
And the kids can work the phones better than you. So if you trying to block you some parental blocking, they probably know how to unblock you. I don't know.
No, they do. I know a couple people that have kids that are like, the code is blah blah blah. Like, I just unblocked what you did. Like, oh wait, what? Yeah. So yeah, they're very savvy.
They are. So that's something too that, you know, as parents you have to be careful of. Mm-hmm. And you need to guard your children's TV screen time too, because they need interaction. And so we're probably seeing too, people be less and less social. Everybody wants to blame it on COVID. You know, they're COVID babies and they didn't.
Well, during COVID, all they did was screen.
That's what I'm saying.
So now that's their new normal.
That's their new normal.
But it doesn't have to be, because like you said, like it's funny, we were talking about I don't know how the subject came up, but T and I were talking about when we were kids, we would be outside. And so T was like, I would be outside from the time that, I got up, got dressed until like the street lights came on. And that's the time I had to be in the house. So he was like, you all need to do something. And the kids was like, that sounds like you were neglected. Why were you outside?
Why were you just outside?
Why are you outside?
Roaming around.
So nobody, he was like, I have a phone. It was like, that, what?
But we played games. The guys was at the basketball court.
It's creative.
We were outside, jumping rope for hours, playing games. I had a football. We playing football in the street. You made up stuff. You made up games. You had friends, and then also it was a different sense of community where you knew that you could go, so far. You knew your parents knew wherever you were and the people that you were with. You were hanging out.
And even if you weren't, if you were further down the street or whatever else, they knew those people who would also keep a good eye on you.
We walked to the store.
Yes.
Walked to the store.
So I was showing the kids that we were in Michigan. I was like, oh, you see this store? I said, it's from Nana's house from here. I said, we used to ride our bikes there. And they were like, but it's a major street. And I was like, yeah, we just crossed the street. Like, what? Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, they're so protected.
And
we didn't have helmets and all of that either.
Oh my gosh.
Or knee pads and elbow pads and vests.
So we were teaching my oldest girl, she was learning to ride a bike. And she was trying to teach her how to ride a bike. And she was like, but Dad, I need a helmet. I need elbow pads. I need knee pads. I need this. He was like, you do not need all that. So he finally goes get all that stuff. And it was hilarious because she literally was like going so slow. He's like, even if you did fall off, you're going so slow. You ain't going to hurt yourself. It's not going to hurt yourself. You're fine. But they're like, no, you can't do that. I'm like, oh my God. It's just so different.
It is different.
But I don't know. I think some of the things worked back then, like you said, being active, because now they're not active at all. Mm-hmm. Everything is on, like the video games, the movies are streamed. Everything is just like instant and right in front of you.
And they order food.
Gosh, yes.
Chick-fil-A is basically across the street from my house. And the guys will be like, I'm going to get Chick-fil-A. And I'm like, okay, who going? Oh, no, we just ordered it. I'm like, what? It's literally one stoplight away from the house. I said, how much is that? Pay me. I'm here to go out across the street and get it. I was doing DoorDash you. It's just crazy to me. But I mean, that's part of the screen. But that's part of what's available to them.
Mm-hmm. And that is their normal. So it's way different than when we were growing up. But hey, I think the main thing is, like we said, taking small doses. Put in those, and don't feel guilty from backing away from it.
That's the part to give yourself grace.
Yeah.
I want to get out these group chats. I'm serious. I don't care who knows it. So I need help.
Maybe they'll see this and remove you.
Yeah,
they'll be like,
they
we're just gonna take you out.
Yeah, you haven't been participating. Let me get you out of here. So yeah.
I'll be like, oh my goodness, if I hear one more thing about what color leotard, or like, stop it. So it gets annoying. And when you have to think about it, with that many people in a group chat, whatever is top of mind for me, where I could be packing to go to the dance competition for the weekend or whatever, if that's the mode that I'm in, the person that is next on the line could be in the mode of at work,
right,
or doing something, and they're like, okay, that's great, I don't need to know all this. Like, share as needed. It's not a conversation with 30 people.
But they make it a conversation. And some people start as early as 5 a.m. Your phone will start ding, ding, dinging, and it's like, what is going on?
Yes. Turn those notifications. And the other thing I've set aside is time to check my emails. So now I don't need a thing popping up to tell me that somebody sent me an email. Like, I don't need the notification that I have email. I check my emails twice a day.
So that's a non-essential thing that you need.
Yes.
So turn off that.
I don't need to know that. I don't, for social media, if somebody likes or comments on my post, I turn those notifications off. I can check in on that and respond.
When I go in.
I don't need to know that. So those
know what irritates me? What? People and these Ring doorbells. You'll be out and the whole Ring doorbell, the whole little song thing comes on. You can hear, and people grab and say, oh, the mailman at my door, UPS is at my door. Who cares?
I thought you were gonna say the other side of that because I have a Ring doorbell and they have it's like a group chat within Ring.
Oh yeah, it's a deer on
Yes.
it's a deer on Quadrangle Drive. Be careful.
Yeah.
How many people are on Quadrangle Drive right now?
Why are there 3 police cars on the street?
Right.
I don't know. Maybe they patrol it. Like,
oh my God.
I don't know. So that's another thing.
Who knows what's going on at Chick-fil-A in Bolingbrook? I saw 2 cops. Maybe they just getting lunch. I don't know.
Yeah. So everything has like that system within it that can be a lot.
Yeah,
you need
that
to
Ring doorbell.
That one does go. And it's funny when you hear people because nobody really changes the chime because you can change it to something different, but it's kind of the one that because it's the default. So you'd be like, oh, they got Ring doorbell. Like I hear your notification. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I need to hear that? Do you need to hear that? Like
right.
You're not there. I don't know. Maybe somebody has something important coming. They need to talk to the delivery driver. I don't know, but that is annoying.
It's annoying to me.
What about the? Do you do anything as far as a phone free time or like a digital free time?
I don't. I mean, at night I just silence my phone. Probably around not till 10 o'clock though.
Yeah.
But I'll silence it, and then when I get up 9 o'clock, everybody know me. No, don't talk to me before 9. Then 9 o'clock it goes on.
Okay.
But other than that, but that's almost 12 hours.
Yeah,
of time of being silent. Yeah.
No, that gives you time to detox and just kind of bring it back in.
Take it down.
It's just the consistent of just go.
And maybe we should create rooms that are digital free. You know,
like they have the silent car on the trains. On the train, like on the metro. They have cars that are called the silent cars.
Really?
You can't talk. You can't talk on it, and you can't be on like devices where it makes noise. It's just literally quiet.
I did not know.
They do. So they have it, and if you want to talk, like if you start talking, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you're in the silent car. Did you want to be in a different car?"
Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that helps because then coming, going or coming from work, you want to compress and just have some silent time. You can.
That is cool. I did not know. You learn something new every day.
So those are pretty cool. But I agree. It should be some spaces. Like we have the no smoking spaces.
Right.
No device
and
spaces.
Just the fact that they do that, they recognize that's a problem.
Yeah. Because sometimes, the people sitting in there with their phone on speaker, going back and forth.
They be going back and forth. Girl, no, he didn't. Yes, he did. And I told her. And you're like, excuse me, I do not want to hear this conversation.
And you do not. And it's funny because when you see people do it in stores, like if you walk into the store and they're just like, blah, 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 and then I'm like, okay, so I'm sorry to hear that you bought that dress and it didn't fit. Like, man, now you're at the store today and I hope you get to your gala in time because what, you got 20 out? Like, why do I know all this about you? I don't even know your name. Like, what is going on? Yeah. So, yeah, it would help because it may save us from ourselves.
Yeah.
Because some people are just not getting it. But I think it's just so much access to everything. It's like, when do you turn it off? And I think it's got to be a personal decision. And think about it. Like, if you are getting frustrated and all this, it might just be time to just step away. Not permanently, just give it a little more time so you can decompose and get a rest.
And get a break. Yeah. Because it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yes.
And as realtors and with business women,
yes.
you have a daughter still in school. You have to keep your phone on for that. We do a lot of communication with people.
And it's funny because I do most of my return phone calls in the car because I'm like, I'm driving from, wherever to wherever. So let me just know that I got these 4 people to call back. So I'll call people in the car. So my kids laugh like every time we're in the car, you're on the phone. And I'm like, yeah, kind of, because I have to make these calls. I'm like, then I'm done. And I know if I have a time where I can make them, I just do that in the car. So they're like, you're always on the phone. I'm like, I'm really not. It's just that's the time I return the call.
Yeah, when I come in the house, if I'm finishing up our conversation, that's what George says about me. You're always on the phone every time you come in. Yeah, because I'm trying to finish this up
so you can be done.
So I can be done for the day. And so a conversation may continue a little bit while I'm in the house. But now I'm done. Yeah. So.
Yeah, so putting those parameters in place. Well, I would love to hear, we gave you those statistics. Oh, there was one other thing that I wanted to share. They have the rule of the 30-30-30. We
That's
talked about
right.
that.
Yes.
So for 30 minutes, every 30 minutes that you're on digital, so if you're on your laptop or if you're on your phone, watching TV, whatever, for every 30 minutes, you should look away. When you look away, you're going to look away for 30 seconds and you're going to look 30 feet away. So just remember that 30-30-30. We're going to, every 30 minutes for 30 seconds, we're going to look 30 feet away. And that just kind of helps you to regroup and come back in.
Yeah,
so you're
give
not just
something else to
constantly
focus
just glued to the screen.
Yeah. So you can focus on something else.
Yep.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yes, I thought that was pretty cool.
That
Little
is.
tip, 30-30-30. So take that, please share that tip. And then if you guys have any things that you do to just decompress, get out of the digital world for a moment, share that with us and let us know about those statistics. Because I'm like, shoot, is that age? Are those accurate? Or are people living? So if you agree, let us know. If you disagree, it's like, hey, no, these are some of the things I do. Share those with us as well.
And help me get out these group chats.
Yes, if you have
anybody got an Android, I'm serious. I need help getting out this group chat. And where you'll find us at YouTube,
Facebook, and Instagram.
That's right.
So listen to this episode, watch this episode, like it, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Our subscribers have gone up, but if you have not subscribed, please do so.
Yeah.
And we would love some feedback from you. So please share as well. And with that, that's it, guys.
Yep. So take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.